Hi, hello, and how are you? I hope you're doing okay. All right, gotta make sure that the volumes are correct here. YouTube, where are you going here? Oh my goodness, hello! Flooded rice fields from the Crosscode Discord. How are you? Fortuna, good to see you as always.
Well, excuse me, princess. Well, excuse me, princess.
Okay. Maelstrom Aran, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. Good to see all of you. Good to see you. Crosscode fans, love you. Awesome. Crosscode is an amazing game. It is a fantastic indie RPG. In fact, it's my favorite ever. I literally have over 700 hours in it. And I just bought it on Steam, even though I have it on PlayStation and had for years. I am so totally looking forward to Alabaster Dawn. That was a great demo, and yeah, you're doing good, Race Fields. All right. Yes, my that is crosscode music that I have for the stream starting, and also I'm gonna pop my stream ending screen for just a quick second, just for a second, because I want you guys who uh like we're told here or rice fields to get a look at this. This is also crosscode inspired. Yeah, that's me wearing Quadraguard gear. But yeah, ha ha ha. No, that was just to show off that screen for a second. So I've been making a couple of tweaks off stream, just a little script stuff, and that's it. It's fine. Everything's still fine. Still been working on just tiny little details that'll be fixed up soon enough. Everything else still plays out pretty much the same. But when we were working last, I think we were working on Southtown and items and whatnot. Yeah, that's basically me with my cat, and I dressed up as a Quadraguard, but the helmet next to me is from Fallout 4. I actually picked up Fallout 4 on Steam for $10. The version with all of the DLC already. I've already beaten Fallout 4 years ago. Beaten all the DLC, platinum and everything. Mods. Mods. Yes, PS4 and 5 have mods available for Fallout 4. I have used them. They are fun. But there's just so much more on PC. Oh. Okay, you know what? We're told since you didn't know, well, I did at times post in the Discord that I am making my own RPG using RPG Maker 2003. So I'm just gonna take you on a tour of the world. Since it's your first time. I mean, I do okay. I do like Fallout 4. I enjoyed the world. I enjoyed exploring. I enjoyed the gunplay. I liked the base building. Yeah. That's where I go. The story was it had potential. It had great potential. We'll just leave it at that. One thing I will say about Fallout 4 is my personal thoughts are this. At least for the ending. The Minutemen won. Now, I have not watched the Fallout show. I don't care. If it's whatever. My view is that the true ending of Fallout 4 is that the Minutemen win. They are at peace with the Brotherhood of Steel. Whether they like the Brotherhood or not is irrelevant. Whether the Brotherhood and the Minutemen like each other are irrelevant. They just know, okay, the Brotherhood's like, damn, the Minutemen did what to the Institute? We could have done that. But let's just not screw with them. And then the Minutemen take over, and they basically rule the Commonwealth. The base building and gunplay is fun, and Minutemen is objectively best. Yeah, I mean, my first playthrough, I spent over 300 hours doing everything but going to Diamond City. Everything I possibly could. I got the fullest out of it. And then it took me another 50 hours to complete the game the first time with the Brotherhood of Steel. My favorite Fallout is still New Vegas. I have it on my PC here, and I have a ton of mods for it, but something got messed up where one of the mods didn't work right, and I just haven't bothered. But I love New Vegas. Okay, I am going to bring the YouTube audio basically down to 0. So let's go ahead and go into the world. We're gonna go ahead and okay. New Vegas is finicky like that. Yeah, I know. If New Vegas had been given an adequate amount of development time and all sorts of other things, Fallout 4 would have been in the hands of Obsidian. And Obsidian makes excellent games. Choices matter. Choices matter a little bit in Fallout 4. Build barely matters. But New Vegas, everything matters. You can think, oh, I'm just going to finish this one people's quest real quick. And they're like, okay, I'm done. And then they get killed at the end. You're like, wait, what? You thought you were just helping. I mean, you did help, but, yeah. Okay, so this is one of the first towns. One thing you'll notice is that this game is not that serious. It's lighthearted. It's silly. I mean, come on. You've got a turtle hanging out. Whoops. Forgot to flip the people on in there. You can talk to different animals. There's a zombie over here. Why is there a zombie over here? There's a zombie over here. Yeah, that's a dog. Cow goes moo. You can talk to the ghost here. Yeah, there's a zombie in the cage in a cage basically. Just because there is. There just is. This ninja here actually does join you. Right now I'm doing something that allows me to bypass, like, I can walk on, Now, I can only walk on water in playtest mode if I do something specific. Okay, we got Central Castle up here. Or maybe she just knows where all the rocks are. Your main character is Zania, and you work with Sky Ninja. Central Castle here. Well, it's a castle. Get yourself a library. A savior circle. Where you can save your game. Yes, savior. Save your. Oh, and there are lots of puns. Lots of puns. You can get, Worthhold, if you want, you can download the demo I have made for free. It's on itch. It'll pop up periodically. Or you can just go to, hold on, let's see. There. I've got a it's now pinned up there for the next 20 minutes. You can go there and download a copy. Yeah, you'll get to see some of the experiences. Some things have changed, obviously. You don't get many directions. I want to catch a fairy or pixie. A net and bottle should work, right? Also, Fortuna here is responsible for some things that you're about. Okay, let's go in here. You got a little area here. You have to clear them. Now over here, you've got a bunch of stuff. Move, kid. Fortuna here, who's in my chat. This is her shop. This is her shop. She sells a whole bunch of stuff. She sells a whole bunch of stuff. I have to add, oh gosh, it's a fairy rain. Fairy rain, fairy rain. I better put something on for that. There we go. Yes. Oh, there are so many items. By the way, do you see that name? Do you see that name? Who could that possibly be? Who could that possibly be? Yes. Now, who could that possibly be from a server that we both share? Haha, Fortuna. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly who it is. No, not L. Yeah, haha, Fortuna, I see what you did there. Hi, Viral. Viral's actually over here. Yeah, Sauron. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's Zelda. She gets a character. Viral's actually a great guy, and he's given me lots of silly ideas, and as a joke, he's making references to horse stables. Like, you're a horse now. Screw it, you're in. You are now in the game as a horse. just for fun. And I put so many people into the game. That's one of the best parts about game dev. You can put anyone, with their permission, in a game. And you can make any characters you want, like random NPCs, like this kid here. There's a graphical issue. He gives me hay and I give him horse shit. I mean... So there's a slight graphical issue with the RPG Maker, where even though I put, you know, drinks and whatnot and food on people's tables, the table is slightly off from there. And I have another form of the interior that will make all the food and tables look better, but then the bar here looks crap. Unfortunately. We got little Timmy who fell in the well. I mean, edit the tile set. I'm not entirely sure how to edit the tile set, Fortuna. That is one thing. And then I've got Southtown here. Southtown is interesting because, yeah, you get all sorts of different people. You get more turtles. More people. An entire mall. I mean, each town has its own place. Oh, and yes, there are furries. There are furries. All kinds of characters here. I can open the tile set in GIMP and move the drinks up a few pixels. Though they were social. Oh, haha, yeah, the turtles, right, haha. Alright, you should be able to hear the background music again. One of them is the Pope, haha. Would it work in Aseprite? Moving the pixels up? The old wine Pope with the current Malort Pope. Haha. Aseprite 2. Viral. Funny thing about Malort is that, okay, I have never had Malort. But I know a lot about Malort because one of the DJs I follow, one of the things that they've been doing is having Malort shots. And they do that every stream at midnight. They have a shot of Malort. That's the thing that they've been doing. Apparently people don't like Malort very much, but yeah. Hi Heyo, how are you? By the way, I hope everyone, if you had a Christmas or whatever, that it was great. I will tell you all about mine in just a moment. Heyo's going hard. Hi, Heyo. How are you? Hitting you with all the redeems. Yep. All right. So, I'm wearing these, and we're about to do a Robo Rave before I get into any of the actual game dev stuff. Because Heyo's like, you know what? It's time to hit that fakeness. So, everyone, get ready to rave. I'm going to switch over to this. And during the rave, there is one rule. And that is to spam emotes. You don't have to. But you totally can. Alright. Here goes the rave. Get ready. Oh, hold on. Tonight's the night you fight for your dad. Jepson's Malort. Do not enjoy responsibly. Here we go. So that was fun. Ah. Okay, so that was fun, huh? That was a Robo Rave. That's one of the many silly things that I have. Yeah. So that's the thing. Anyway, So I can move the tiles. Okay. I have a sprite. Now all I would have to do is literally just export the chips. Oh gosh, which one is it gonna? Interior RTP. That's one. Okay. All right. Let's. Okay, so that should have exported it. And now we've got what sounds like Final Fantasy music playing. All right, let's go ahead and open that. Where is it? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to somehow move those foods.
I'm a
and
goofy
the-
goober! You're a goofy goober! We're all goofy goobers! Goofy, goofy, goober, goober, yeah!
This would be really tricky to try and move them, but well, it's an attempt. Wish me luck. All right. First, let me get the selector here. Seems like there's not enough. Yeah. That I can do them as an event. I mean, that's how I have them set up. Here, I'll go into the I'll go into the inn over here at East Town. You can see they're already set as events. So I'm not sure where I would adjust them here. That's a tile set event. Oh, I think I know what you mean. I think I get what you mean. So like just cut them out of the tile set and put them as like characters or something. I can do an event like a character sheet. Okay. So I'd still have to go in, cut them, and then make it a character sheet. Correct? I can leave them in the original tile set. Okay, so Then I need to copy each one at a time, don't I? Because then I can just go here, copy. Gosh, which... I can actually shut all these off. Okay, so what I could do then is, yeah, copy that. Oh, it didn't paste? Hey, paste. Bruh. Oh, the pink is easy. I just boop, pop that out. Why is it not? It doesn't want to be my friend all of a sudden. Okay, so let's try that again. The selector. No, pull the selection. Ah, no. Nope, that's not correct. That's correct. I am hitting Control C. Then I jump over here. I'm hitting Control V, and it's not pasting. Unless... No. No, that's not what I wanted. Paste as new layer. What? Okay, well okay. I got one. Yay! Now I just have to do that a few more times. And this will be fun. Let me see what the blue turtle is. Well, I'll do it this way then. Wait, where's my blue turtle? It's on the greens, okay. The processes one has to go through. But, hey, whatever. This is game dev. And people sometimes wonder, why does game dev take so long? Well, it does. All the stuff that has to be done by hand. Yes, there are AI tools one can use and other tools that help with workflow as long as it's not generative AI. I am fiercely opposed to generative AI. I can just do 3 of them. 3 rows, or no need to do the whole sheet. So I don't need 9 here. Which 3 do I need? Everything done by hand is a labor of love. Yes, it is. I need just 1 row. Okay, in that case. In that case, I'm going to do the big ol' slurp and good night. There. I've got that 1 row. I'm going to try to copy this. I hope I grab it just right. No, I grabbed that just wrong. Almost here. Control C. One. All right, this should do it. And now there's that. This should work. Oh man, this is gonna be beautiful if it does. I think everyone who's helped me out in some way, shape, or form with the development of this. Zexy last time helping me understand how to make various status effects, how I can have both harmful and helpful. Heyo out here throwing out the silliest ideas that end up I figure out how to work and how to implement, which he's like, hell yeah, that's so cool. Alright, and then go to this for the plate set. Ooh, this is gonna be narrow here. Hold on. I hope that's good there. You gotta find more fakeness. Oh, you still have to tell me some of the stuff on that one super boss you wanted to work on. Hale has this idea where he want where if you answer a question of his wrong, and you won't know, but it'll unlock a super boss that comes and gets you out of nowhere. Now, if you don't answer the question now if you answer the questions normally, then the super boss won't get you. That kind of thing. All right, now this should be okay. We're gonna try it. We're gonna export this as. I'm not gonna worry about not new characters. I'm just gonna call it Foodacious. Don't ask why. That's fine. The super boss should be the plot hole boss. One tells the truth, one lies, and the third one kills people that ask stupid questions. Damn. Beautiful. Well, hey, we already had it that the super boss is going to be a tree character, but it can be. If they're misaligned, I can just edit the file until they do. Okay. His ultimate move is called the Unexplained. Where did I export that to? It's in here. Crap. Okay, where did I send it to? Where did I send it to? Where'd it go? The super boss kind of reminds you of the master from Fallout 1. Oh boy. Hey, who's got all these silly ideas? Okay, but for real, where did my file go? That's why. I went to the wrong path. Okay. this off to the side. You don't need to see. Yep, okay, that's where it went. It shouldn't have gone there. Oh, by the way, for those of you who may be aware of RPG Maker 2003, I picked up the Maniacs patch. I have not, however, installed it. Just for reference purposes, I have not installed it. Okay, so that's in downloads. That's fine. All right. Where is... Okay, let's hope that... Where's now? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck? Uh-oh. Oh no! I screwed up. Okay. Damn it! Damn it! It wasn't in the right spaces. Bah!
Excellent.
How did I mess that up? Yeah, I know, Heyo, I know. You use a grid in GIMP. Does Aseprite have a grid? And yeah, okay. Okay. I'll just move it all. Oh no, I'm not gonna move that. I'm gonna try this then. Moving everything up a bit. That's okay. Keep trying, right? This one looks too close. Okay, no, don't want it at the tippity top. Okay, let's move over here. And then those can't really go many other places. Go over here. Move up. No, move up. Up. Alright. Turn the floor marker off. Yes, yes. Overwrite. Yes, yes. That's fine. Go back in. The wrong thing. Delete. Import the new one. And then we check out your food. Oh, I hope that's good. Oh, get the left, middle, and right. That's right. Let's see. Oh, hey, can you squash that? Thank you. Okay. Let's see if that worked for this person here. Yeah, you got him. The food is slightly better. But I think it still has to go higher up. How about I switch it to that one? Whoops. Check, check, chickadee, chickadee, check, check, check. Let's check the food. Hey, that one's pretty good. Alright, so the chicken is good. So, now that we have a moment, everyone, how was your holiday if you celebrated it? Alright, and I want to see what this looks. My nephew, who's 7, got a Switch 2, and he reacted the same way that the Nintendo 64 kid did. Nope, the tomatoes are still not right. The chicken's good. Let's see if the wine is good. And let's see if the silverware is good. Oh boy. You took a small break to make rooms for your mansion level? Right on. Well, Fortuna, I'm experimenting and you took your break for your holiday. Okay. Good as D's. Haha heyo. Okay, the silverware's gotta go. The wine is still too low. Alright. Back into Ace Sprite. I'm moving all these up higher. Okay. I am gonna make them touch. That's the trick. I'm gonna make it touch the top here. Okay. Well, I'm glad everyone who had a good whose holiday was good was was good. And then yeah, the chicken is fine there. Okay, the wine has to go up. You have an 88 room mansion. Wow. That's a lot. That is a large mansion. I can't even imagine what 88 rooms would be like. So, true story. In 2009, I and a group of friends of mine, we all rented this big house in Florida, and we had to get together. Heyo knows one of the people as Big Sis. Uh, she and I worked together to set this whole thing up. But she got this place that was basically a mansion for the group of us. There ended up being 12 of us. It was a challenge to find enough ideas and the tile sets. I bet. Because, okay, you can only have so many bathrooms and then so many bedrooms. Now, the place we stayed at had, okay, there was 2 floors. And, okay, there was a pool in the backyard. And the pool also had a full bathroom, shower, and everything. One person actually used that. So there was that bathroom. There was, on the lower level, there was a master bedroom, which also had had a separate bathroom. Then there was the living area, the kitchen area. There was a game room specific for video games. There was a big TV in the main room as well. There was another game room for like pool, darts, and whatnot. 2 bedrooms and then another bathroom on the lower level. On the upper floor, there was another large, like a master bedroom with a bathroom in it, and then another two bedrooms and a bathroom up there. So there was whatever number that, however many that was. So one. You looked at a lot of Victorian mansion inspirations. Yeah, I hear that. So, however many rooms that I just said for the 12 of us was perfect. And it was honestly that whole year was, or that whole get together was one of the best. That place was so fun to hang out in, and we had good times. That was also the year that for a lot of people it was the best experience they had at Universal Studios. I should make a theme park story redeem. So basically, I was working at Universal at the time, part time, and I had saved up a whole bunch of tickets. And my supervisor at the time, I might have told this story. My supervisor at the time, we got along so well that when I asked him for, hey, is it possible to get, and they don't do this anymore, but he was in fact able to get me his business card that said, please allow this group of, it was 6, and then he gave me 2 business cards to have express access, which is basically get ahead of most of the lines. Yeah. So the 12 of us walk up or go into Universal. One person has an annual pass. I have my employee pass. I give the remaining 10 people tickets. One of the guys at the event was like, "Dude, you just saved us like $1,000." I'm like, "Yep, sure did." And it gets better because we had the passes to zip through the lines. And having one person work there, one person with an annual pass means 2 cars got in free, and the third car, everyone chipped in $1 to cover the parking. Parking is now $30 per car. So, yeah. A lot of effort for a trick you can do with a clipboard and a high vis vest. Oops, wrong one. Okay, let's see if this fixed it. Please, please, please fix. Wrong town. I keep doing that. Okay, the wine looks bad still. Did the chicken not move? Whoa, hey. Oh, I didn't put the chicken down. That's why. food up chicken. All right, let's check this. Okay, the chicken is good. The tomatoes are good. The wine is still too low. Let's see. That's wild that the wine has to be so much higher. But the food and the vegetables are good. Okay. Uh, continue testing. Continue testing. Wait, this wasn't brought. Okay. Yeah, the chickens are all fine. Man, these have to be moved like way up, almost ridiculously up. Alright, let's try that. Yes, yes. Go in here. Delete. Import. Again. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 I messed that up spectacularly. That could have been real bad. That could have been bad. Set that for the middle. Alright, let's try again. Checkity, checkity, check, check, check. Okay, the wine looks better now. The chicken is perfect. The vegetables are falling off. Let me just check to see why the vegetables are falling off. They're not far enough over. That's, you know, the vegetables are not far enough over. Okay. I swear, it's so close. That's fine. You know what? That's gonna be fine. Whoops, I want that layer. Trying again. Let's check. Chickity, check. Please. Oh. Please, food, finally be good. You know, I'm okay with the wine being a little off like that. The vegetables are still slightly off, but I think I can make do. Let's see if the middle is decent. Alright, we're gonna see if this works. And then I might have found my jackpot. Which, if so, sweet. Come on, the vegetables. They're so close. They're just off by ever the tiniest amount. I don't know if I'm being nitpicky or what. Literally move over by 1. Hey, pull it over by 1. Bro. You moved it over before. Okay. What? It's not moving now? Bro, okay. Okay. Now I can't move it. What's going on here? Don't lock anything. There we go. Oh, it's locked. Okay. By 1. By 1. Hi, Slick. How are you? I can stick the sun where it doesn't. Oh, but it shines everywhere, bruh. You know that. The sun be shining. How are you, Slick? How was your holiday? There it is. Thank you for the result. Reach for the sun and stick it up in your ass. Fuck the sun. Fuck the sun. Slick says, fuck the sun. No, you. Slick, I'm trying to get this just right. How am I? I mean, I'm doing okay for now. Holiday was good. I'm off work for the rest of the year, so all of today, tomorrow, and whatever. Point is, yeah. So that's that. I have 4 days off this week. 4, yes. Wow. People are afraid of 3D printed chicken. I mean, yeah, but also like lab grown, I would not have an issue with as long as it, tastes good and has the proper nutrients and whatnot. Okay, let's see if this is good. They better not be afraid of my chicken. And they're definitely not going to be afraid of your chicken. Slick has a chicken shack in this game, by the way. His shack is in Southtown. Vegetables are on point. Meat is on point. Wine is fine. Let's go. Yeah. Thank you, Fortuna. Thank you, Fortuna. 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 Thank you for helping me out with that because, okay, that solves a lot. And now I can just copy and paste. Okay, hold on, I gotta delete to paste. Cool, now I have to try to figure out, okay, get everyone's food correct. And I have to go through everybody's house now and fix their food. But that's okay. That is completely okay because... Alright, so let's go with wine, 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 and then... Alright, who else has wine? Everyone down here, okay. Hey, microphone, where you going? Alright. Alright, so... Hey, my microphone's doing a thing, okay. But yeah, like... The biggest problem you've heard of with lab-grown beef is it's dry because it has no fat. Yeah, that is an issue. That is an issue, and nobody wants to eat dry meat. Ew. All right, these are the vegetables. Who has vegetables? This person does. Now they have better veggies. Who else has vegetables? You do. And you do. And you do. So let's give you good veggies. Alright, and now who's got chicken? They have chicken. They have chicken. please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Let this be what I need. Thank you. Let's check it out. Yes. Everyone's food and drink situation looks good. The wine looks like it's gonna fall over. No big deal. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's on the table. Just like in these people's cases, they're a little drunk, little drunk here. What do you think, chat? Honestly, the position of the wine on the table, good, or does it need to be moved? I think I have an. You'd put the bottle a bit higher. Let me see. All right, middle it. Oh no. Okay, that moves it slightly off. Okay. Alright, let's try that. We are making good progress. Well, I want... Yeah, I want that... Alright, that's fine, whatever. Alright, we'll try that. Turn this off. Oops. Turn that off because the food is fine. All these tiny steps that have to be done. Here we go, back into the world. I could set my spawn point up here, but I don't need to. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That wine set is perfect now. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Yes. Yes. Booyah, 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 booyaka, 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 booyaka. We're kicking butt, we're taking names, then you're gonna put it in a frame. What? In the who? Now you know what, who's a fool. It's me. You see? Yeah. Bug. Squashed. Seriously, thank you, Fortuna. Just 97, right? I'll just walk through here. Did I ever fix this part? No. I still have to fix this little... And I think I'll just use this piece of wall. I see, yeah, there's one right there. Now, Fortuna, not this part, that one. So I can just go into, you know, this. Oh, that's the same kind of wall. Okay. Unless I change one of the things here. Oh, crap. Which one is that? Hold on. Oh, that's that mark instead of... No, but I want that to be there. Ugh. Kind of don't like how that... I mean, that'll work. Whoa, what the heck? I can walk through there? Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Hmm. Walk through walls with pride. Yeah, right. So what if then... if done correctly... Okay, so that'll change up how that looks by a lot. Okay. Oh, I didn't change that part right there. That's no big deal. But hey, now you can't go through the walls. Can I leave? Nope. Okay, I have to move the I have to move that point. All right, that's easy. And then one more test. All right, that takes care of that. No, what are you doing? Breathe, breathe, breathe. Yeah, I still want to install Maniac's patch, but I'm gonna do that probably off stream. Like I'm saying with 90% confidence that I'm gonna do that off stream. Okay, now the fun part. Going to everyone's houses. Okay, he has chicken. Because I think I'm gonna have to do that. What I just did with a few more items. Now that I know what I know. Like the book here, probably gonna have to move that. Oh yeah, I'm getting rid of some of those, like the fork and knife. I can move all of those. Yeah, I can. Alright, I'm gonna have to do the same with the book here. Move that up. Okay. So that's a thing to do. I'll have to adjust. Robo stretch. Robo stretch. Yeah, I'll have to readjust the position of the books. Yeah, the books have to move. That's okay. Alright. Anyone else have... There's some food there that's gotta move. First, I'm doing all the chicken. It's one at a time, I know. But once it's done, it's done. Okay, they don't have any food yet. That's good. Mall interior. Yep, I got a couple people who need to get their food changed. Is that it for places on here for food? Yes, okay, that's fine. The Legend House is fine. Oh, we gotta go to Central Castle. Okay, not the first floor. Nope, not here. Whoops. Okay, it's the second. Okay. Servants' quarters. And Oh, that's on the... That's something totally different here. That's on this layer. And now we check West Town. Go to this layer. Come on. Elder's house. Okay. Fix that. Oh, they gotta get some better food there. Also needs better food. There we go. Is that everyone else? Is that everyone's house for now? Alright, cool. Now we go back. Oh, let's close up some stuff that we don't need. Back to the pub. Now we copy the vegetables. Because here we go again. Ah, boy. And we check for vegetables. We're on a veggie quest. Really? Nobody had vegetables in here? Alright, that's cool. Okay. Let's place the vegetables there. And keep going. Who else had veggies? Not in here. But here. Alright, that's good. So, what does everyone have planned for New Year's, if anything? I'm probably going to be just staying home. I might stream. For the most part, I'm going to make sure Saber is fine. It's supposed to be raining on New Year's Eve. So there might not be that many fireworks, but we'll see. Okay, let's change the vegetables over here. You're going to stay with your fairy family? Oh, right on. Hope you have a very good time. Alright, cool. And I think that's going to lead to the wine. And now let's copy the wine. So many things to do. So much. But, you know, you gotta do what you can with the time that you got. My gym closes early New Year's Eve. They're only open 8 to 5. But, you know what? That's okay. I can go this week. So, yay! I missed last week. But I have good news. Over the past 90 days, I have lost about 10 pounds. Less gym, yeah. Oh, I still like to go because, health and strength and all that. You should do the same. Yeah, I normally, so normally I go to the gym twice a week. It's hard for you to fly. Uh-oh. Yeah, normally I go twice a week to do weights, and I go do yoga on the beach because I live nearby the beach once a week. And last week there was so much rain going on that I didn't go to yoga. And with Christmas, it made it harder because gym closed at noon on Christmas Eve. So, yeah. Oh well. Your little wings aren't what they used to. Yeah, that's life. Alright, everyone's wine is fine. Okay, we got some wine in here to clean up. But still, I'm glad that I've managed to lose the weight, 10 pounds, which is about 5 kilos for those keeping score that way. And that's good because my target weight is actually pretty close to where I'm at right now. Alright, and does anyone have wine in here? Yes. They have wine. Alright, that's good. Alright, that is all the things so far. Let's do a quick check in Southtown. See how things looking here. Hit up the mall. Their food looks good. Her food is good. Food is good. Food is good. Check out the Legendary House. Food is good here. Okay, yeah. Alright. I am going to take a 3-minute break and run some ads. I need to stretch, use the restroom, all that. So I encourage everyone to do the same. Grab a snack, grab a drink. Why is there a hat? Why is there Miku in a bikini? Hold on. I'll actually go back into that for a second. So I just gave her the Miku hair. She says, "My husband says that a chainmail bikini is excellent armor. I disagree, but it makes my curves look amazing. Hope you're having a legendary day." So what's going on here is that this guy here, he actually shows up in my stream sometimes, Urban Legend. He and I have had this ongoing gag about chainmail bikinis. I streamed a game where I think one of the characters actually had that kind of outfit. So I said I'd put him in the game and put this little cameo in. His whole thing is about the legendary part. And throw in a character. I just gave her the Miku hair for the hell of it. And so that's it. You got a Miku looking character in a chainmail bikini. All because of a running gag that this one other voice actor and I have. That's why. Okay. For real though, I am going to go ahead and run that break. I will see everyone in about 3 minutes. We'll do a little more game dev. Stick around. Back in 3. Hey, welcome back. Arthur, you're here. I need to throw some shoutouts out. I didn't shout out Slick, who is in here. All right, got some throwing some shout outs for some good people. Slick, who streams periodically. He's, myself. It goes, Arthur. How are you? How are you? How was your holiday? Do you have any New Year's plans? So, as for me, things are going well. Holiday was good. My nephew got the Switch too. He screamed about it. He was so excited. He had the best Christmas ever. My niece also had a fantastic Christmas because she got a bunch of K-pop Demon Hunters stuff, including some K-pop Demon Hunters dolls, which my cousin found via the TikTok shop. So that's cool. And the game dev world, progress has been made. And I don't have regular work for the rest of the year. So that's cool. I can go to the gym today as normal, and I can go as normal as long as I go early enough on Wednesday. New Year's plans: get a job, finish editing the novel, get that published, record audiobook, and get that. Yeah. That's one of for New Year's for 2026, I have one goal: new job and or career. That's it. That's it. Something other than what I'm doing now. No, I'm not going to say publicly. Those who know. If you don't worry about it. It's just I have been in the field that I've been working in for 20 years, and I've lost my drive. I lost the drive for it a few years back. And I've been looking, but
it just works.
Indeed it does. I've been looking for new work, but it's not been easy. You plan on getting your first project done for your corporation? Oh, snap. Yeah, what really killed it, believe it or not, was, okay. So I live in California, and during the COVID lockdowns, I was getting like 900 a week. And I was able to get better stuff and do so well with voice acting and take classes, and I was learning and doing things, and my body was healing from all the work that I had been doing. Then I had to go back to work. But those 6 months I was out of work, oh man. I enjoyed that because it gave me the opportunity to take classes and learn things and do voice work and lots of voice work and do lots of things and connect with people and still play video games and work out and have it was so set, it was perfect. But then it fell apart because, I had to go back to work, had to work weekends again and work all the hour, blah, blah, blah. And at first, 2021 wasn't bad because, rest of 2020 was kind of funky, whatever. 2021 was super busy, so made good money there, but slowly it started to creep up. And what really killed it was when the manager, when she left. Now, there's nothing wrong with the current manager. I want to make that clear. The current manager is fine. But when the previous manager left, it just, the vibe changed a little bit. Again, current manager is fine. I get along with her. I've worked with her for years. No issue with her. There was just something different with the other manager. Yeah. Also, I wasn't, when I started streaming consistently, I also liked that too. And game deving, like all these creative endeavors, I love them. I should be using more of my creativity and whatnot, but yeah. Oh, So what when I worked at Universal in Florida, the theme park, there were times where you would have like a fantastic supervisor and the vibe would be on point, the team would be everything would be just yes. But then, you either go to a different location or the supervisor changes cuz they regularly rotate the supervisors out. Oh man. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. Game dev. The problem with game dev is that not only is it saturated, so many of the executives are going the generative AI route, and so many thousands of people who work in game dev are lost their jobs and can't find new ones. The indie sphere is difficult because if you don't get that breakout hit, you're kind of stuck. You can make games and most indie devs don't make much. They break or they are barely holding on. So there's that. And yeah. Also, I can't code. I know there's tutorials and whatnot to learn how to code. But that's also why I use RPG Maker. Because I don't need code. I don't need to know how to code. I need to know how to program things and, whatnot, sure. But I don't need actual code. You do mean indie, but there are two things you're starting to learn. Yeah, like I have a copy of Blender. I don't even know how to make a circle in it. Yeah, like I have Blender. I have RPG Maker, VX Ace, and MV. What was I gonna do here? Oh, I wanted to give the queen a chair. Which means I would have. Excuse me. Alright, if I give her. Oops. No, that's too far. Alright, I can put that in there. And then we simply delete that and then yep, okay. There. Yeah, that's fine. Life is easier if you do a normal job and games is a hobby. Yeah. That is honestly true, Fortuna. That is really true. Hold on. Hold on, let me look at chat because chat's a bit. Okay, hold on. Up your alley for creative. I am familiar with web pages and I mean I've used I used Card uh, for my voice acting website. So there's that. I know how to use Card just fine. Cause Card you can not only get for free, but if you pay like $30 a year, you can have your own name hosting and everything. So I have that. All right, let me see how the castle looks now. Yeah, we're going to the throne room. Excuse me, guard. Excuse me, guards. That looks fine. Here's a king. Here's a queen. There's a chancellor. He can just hang out. Yeah, that's fine. Use your current skills to craft a story, then make single. I mean, that is possible. There's just so much and so little time. But yeah, Fortuna, that is kind of the thing I'm trying to do here is look for a job that that's pays the bills and whatnot, and do all my creative stuff on the side. I wish I could find something that I could do like proper work from home, but also, yeah. I wish I could have been that lucky person who won the Powerball. Freaking what? Almost $2 billion. Holy crap! I played, wasn't successful. But and yes, I know the odds. I know what the odds are. That's why I don't play that often. When it gets to like 400 billion or million, then I'm like, yeah, I'll throw a $2 ticket in here and there. I know there are people who will spend like $20 Powerball every time. Like, no, that's a waste of money. $2 once in a while. There you go. All right. Oh, we got the mayor's house. We got the regular houses as well. Oh, it was the books. That's what I wanted to move. Making 1 to 2 pages a week and pushing it and advertising it whenever and wherever Yeah, that would be something. Is Flooded Rice Fields, are you still in here? I know that you have a different name on here on Twitch. There- So, Arthur, one thing I actually did a number of years ago was when I had Instagram. Okay, in 2014, I got a Lego DeLorean for Back to the Future, and then in 2015 on my Instagram, every single day, I took a picture of the DeLorean and or Doc and Marty, and they had their own little adventures, and there was a little story behind it. Then in 2016, not every day, but almost every day, I would say like 300 out of 365 or so, I had some Fallout. I still have the Funko Pops, and I crafted a series of stories about a solo sentinel who had been separated from his squad, and he was exploring the wastes. He got back with his group and everything, and yeah, I had a whole story with that, and that was fun. That was just a fun little quick creative thing I could do. And then, Instagram turned to shit. But anyway, I kind of want to do that again with I'm getting cross so the game Crosscode, they were Leah plushes through Makeshift that were made, and I have one. And now they have a new set which is Emily, Apollo, and Shizuka, three other popular characters. So I kind of want to do like a whole thing with Apollo and Emily and Leah and Shizuka. It would take place after the DLC, and if anyone has not played the DLC, well, there will be spoilers if I do some of the stuff. But it would play around with the different character aspects of it. Apollo and his path for justice. Hi, Zexy. Leah, who doesn't say much. Emily, who is feisty and French. Also, Emily and Apollo don't like each other. And then Shizuka, who at first hated Leah, but is fine with it. And Shizuka is just, well, she's there. How you doing, Zexy? How was your holiday? I see. Arthur, I see what you're saying there. All right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, this, the candles, the lamps. I want to move. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. All right, let's. Please be on the correct. Okay, cool. And then one more. Okay, we'll have those. We'll have those books. We'll have these candles. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I can't do that. No, no, no. Something, something. It grabbed something here. Ooh, is that gonna be it? Man, these tiles are tight. You were gonna use your 3D animation skills to create a webcomic, but you chose to write your novel. Fair. Um, I'm actually decent with video editing, though I haven't done that in a while. Mapping isn't as easy as one may think. Yeah. You still have your webcomic plan. Some of those are interesting to you. I do hope it comes to fruition. Order of operations. I hear that. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. If you know it, you know it. Alright, what else do I want to have? Do I want these torches? Because everything else is pretty much fine here. You were learning to do proper reflections with GIMP? Yeah, I like GIMP because it is free. And it does a lot. It does a lot. Yes, you can post links, Fortuna. Go ahead. Ooh, what's this? I'm showing it because, wow. That looks pretty good. So, Fortuna, what's going on? Tell me what's going on here. I see you've got the entrance on this side, and you got it all roped off. That looks really cool. Ooh, I couldn't. I can't max it. Guess not. Okay. just yank that out of the way for now. Okay, we got those books. I don't think I need anything else from this. The reflection helps selling that the ground has a reflection. Okay. Huh. Yeah, it's not it's not easy, but hey, it looks good. I've used GIMP plenty. That's my primary. GIMP and Aseprite are the two programs I use the most as far as for any kind of artistry or putting together like fun little things. Like where I had the Star Racer logo and then me just by the side, whatever for advertising. Yeah, I did. That was done in GIMP. So much I do in GIMP. I had Photoshop once. It was on a laptop that I had gotten. So hey, it was cool. It came with. But I've never really had Photoshop other than those couple of years with that one computer. It was too expensive, and I screwed up trying to pirate it. Yahar. Let's see. This is a oh, that's a closed book. I like having to open books. Is there anything else I want to pull over from here? Honestly, no. The plants are fine. I can pop those. Well, yeah, the plants are fine. Let's get dangerous indeed.
Let's get dangerous.
Hell yeah, let's get dangerous. Right now it's just books and candles. Yeah, that's fine. It's just books and candles. Whatever. Can I'm just gonna call it candle books. Yes, yes, it's fine. And let's see if these come out good. So we'll go into the yeah, we'll go in the mall. And I'll I'll place a book here. And and when the candles. That looks almost cut off. Yikes. Hope I didn't mess that one up. Hey, no, those look good. That looks good. Yeah, that book is perfect. So now I can copy this book. Because I don't need that. And I can shove those around elsewhere. Wherever else I have books. Who has a book? Who has a book in their house? Hopefully everybody, because books are good. It's good to have books. Read books, everyone. Read a book. Read a book. Read a book. And I'm going ancient internet with that one. If you know where that's from, you might be old. You have a Kindle doesn't count. I mean, hey. One of the things, though, about physical books is that they can't just be deleted. They're there. And also, this is just a me thing. I'm sure there are others. But I don't like okay, like Kindles, I don't know. I don't like them. Whatever gets people to read, hey, you know? No problem there. But I don't know. I've just never really liked those. Eh. Okay. For example, when I read like Rich Dad Poor Dad, I had the physical book. Several other books, physical. Also, yeah, it just easier. I don't know, easier for me. Something about just being able to mark the page. Maybe it's because I'm old or whatever. Let's review some of the book placements. No, let's not review the book placements. Let's review candle placements. Don't have as many candles as I thought. Okay. wanted to have fancy candles. The fancy candle. What if I do the left? Let's see how that looks. Alright, that looks fine. Alright, that looks good. Okay, let's move another one. Excuse me. Oh, it's 320. Cool. There we go. Pop a candle there. Who else needs candles? She does. What? Fire hazard? What are you talking about? No fire hazard here. Legend house is fine. Oops. This place needs more fish stuff. This is good. This is this is good. Hi Perth, how are you? How goes the Guardian of Knowledge? Perth is quite the character. He's a regular with 2E and he loves to talk about his favorite character, Gar, from his favorite game, Breath of Fire 3. This man has more knowledge about Gar than, like, anyone. And it's all cool. Gar, matey, you know Gar secretly be a pirate, because if you put an eye patch on him, what would he say? Gar. Perth hates me now. Let's see, were there any other... I'm looking for places to put candles. Or that need it. No, I think it's good here. A pirate's favorite letter is the letter of marque from the King of England. Oh, bruh. You almost pounded your eyeball from that one. Oh, I'm curious now. Do I have a gargoyle I can make in here? In Karis? Hey, Karis, where are you? Okay, oh, we gotta do that. Okay. Hey, brah, where'd you go? Okay, let's push a sprite down. There we go. I don't think they have an actual gargoyle in my monsters here. Not enough muscle daddies in games, bro. Too many soy balls. Yeah, there's a lot of twinks. Perth, where were you in the 80s? Your Contra dudes, your Conans, your Rygars, your Belogar. Hell, even the current game, Belogar. There's plenty. Do any of these have gargoyle heads? Cav. That one's almost gargoyle-like. That's more of a dragon. That's definitely a dragon. Okay, these are... That's almost a... But Gars had this kind of color set. If you ever feel useless, remember, Gar has wings. And he can't fly. Am I right? It's been so long. Men do have memory glands, so we can produce milk. Yeah, that is a thing I've heard can be done. The heck is that now? I don't... Why can't I give this a good reddish look? $136, $124. What's the body? 136, 124. That doesn't look too good. Yeah, my eyes, my face. All right, Fortuna. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that is true. Perth. That is the reason men have nipples is because they all embryos start as female, and the male stuff comes in later. But I could have sworn I have heard of men being able to provide, but there's like extreme circumstances, specifics, and whatnot when that applies. No, this doesn't look like a good gargoyle. Bro. Gross. Perth, you're a character, and I love you for it, bruh. Hope you're having a good day. Hope your holiday went well. Yeah. None of these monsters are really working. Oh, tall monsters. None of these look like gargoyles either. Yeah, none of these give me a gargoyle feel. Yeah. No, I just care about turning Mario into an elephant and calling it a power up. Perth, you should listen to my audio drama Tragedy Mansion. Gargoyles are in fact involved. I will not go into details. Okay, these are humans. They're humanoid. Do I have any gargoyle heads here? No, and none of them have wings. But can add wings. Let's see. That's wings. Body won't matter because I can just provide different color. Turn this more reddish. I'm trying to remember what Gar looks like without looking him up. Which I'm going to have to do. Okay, he is more orange. Okay, so we got orange. Oh, true, you do. Gar weighs a ton. His wings are heavily muscular. Flexibility is inversely proportional to muscle size. And he can use his wings to defend. True. The funny thing is, people forget that flexibility and muscle strength are important. Work together. Because if you have strong muscles, they can hold poses in like yoga for longer. True story. True story. So if you do yoga and you're going for the flexibility, great. Don't forget to lift. Get those muscles strong, and they can, in fact, stretch further and hold better. Stronger muscles allow to execute a larger range with greater ease. Yep. That's why one of the people I've been following online for like yoga stuff, she has gotten big into that. It's like, hey, lift heavy, lift as heavy as you reasonably can, if you're able to. Of course, everyone's bodies are different and whatnot. But yeah, if you're able to lift heavy, yeah, too large of muscles reduces range of motion. That's why you always hear the gag about the guys who are so jacked and buff that they can't wipe their own butts. Now, I don't know if that's actually true or not that they can't, but yeah, I would never want to be like that buff, that big, where I'm like, oh, I'm a Hulk. Yeah, that's not true. I mean, the joke is there. Oh, whoops! I'm on the wrong thing here. There's no bending involved in touching your butt while standing. Try it. All right, everyone, try it now. No, that is true. Gar doesn't have long horns, does he? Yeah, touching your back, yeah, and especially if you have those certain spots on your back where you can't reach. All right, helmeting up. Boop. This guy looks more like a demon and less like a gargoyle. If your biceps are too large, they make it harder to touch your back, and it's a senior citizen flexibility test. Wow. This guy looks funny. There's a reason I'm doing this here. All right, what would he have in suit? He wears shorts. No, he wears even less than that. There's more than that. If you can't touch your back, you get a negative score how far you were touching your back. If you overextend. Huh. Interesting. Go back to the suit here. Trying to find the right kind of. I don't even know what the heck that's supposed to be. No, these all give him too much, and I don't want him to have that much. It's called a back scratch test. That makes sense. So, should this be... It's not Gar. Perth, do you want this to be you? Sure, alright, you're in. That's your character. You're not Gar, obviously. Alright, while I'm at it, and since I have to wear this helmet for a couple of more minutes anyway, would anyone else like to be an NPC? I am currently able to make NPCs. However, these have to be tall NPCs. Yes, I put you in here, Arthur. I'll point out where you are in a second. If anyone else wants to be, go ahead and speak up. Otherwise, I'm just going to throw Perth in here. But, actually, while I'm at it, let's move that over here. Clear that. Okay. Alright, let's make a business person. Alright, we'll go with... Whose face do I want to put in here? That face, but, No, let's use I don't like that face. That face is fine. Give this person some hair. Like have hair and beard. No, that's cool. Change the face again. That's not too bad. There you go. There you go. Here's a business dude. Oh, he doesn't have a top hat. You know what? I like that. I like this. This will be a person. And then a more casual looking suit and tie. Item 1. No, item 1. Okay, we'll have a business girl here. Or, yeah. Wait, where'd it go? Yeah, she's all about business. And then whoops. Bring this a little bit here. It's so easy to You always like that they gave Gar a mustache. He has a mustache? Oh, yes, he does. He does. Yep. I am looking. They're so tiny. A tiny mustache. Like, what's the point of it even? That's hair. Wait, what? I mean, right here, right? Everyone has their own taste with Gar's mustache. That's funny. Yeah, I never even would have noticed. But hey, who would know? Perth would know. Perth would know. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. Whatever. Gar certainly is. He's a character. Hair. Who's got hair? Oh, that's some wild hair. No. Not feeling that one. You want to you want to play with Gar's mustache? I mean, if he lets you. Sure, I'll add this person because I have no idea what the heck I've done here. And then what kind of alien is that that's supposed to be some sort of alien, it looks like. Okay. All right. We'll make a skeleton. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this guy as it. He's a skeleton. Why not? And then let's reset. Go with someone here. Hair will be long red. She'll wear. No, gotta change your face. Yeah, we can do that, but I'm gonna change up either her hair or her suit. Okay, sure. Two more. Two more, two more, two more. Who do we need? Big. Hey, better, swing, better. Let me get someone up in here. Let me get better, this dude. Let's go. Who's gonna be this dude? This dude. Okay. Let's give him. Oh yeah, I haven't changed the default of that yet. No, I wanted blue. Oh, maybe not. Okay, blue is too much for that. It's savings music though. Yellow hair, why not? And the yellow hair is kind of distracting. Maybe the head should be a little. Okay, sure. And give him some. Sure. This is going to be the person. Oh. Oh, crap. Okay. Why is that? Oh, boy. Alright, let's make this step. This is an easy fix. This is an easy fix. I can probably take my helmet off now. Alright, one more person, then let's... Someone with a cape. And... It's Thriller, everyone! Thriller! Thriller night. Oh, that's not what I want from the... No, that's not a good enough cape. Alright. Oh, this is a more vampire look. Okay. All right. This'll do. This person copy the character set. All right. So before we close that, let's. And this is Guardians, because the first one, well, you know. Oh, Perth, I saw what you wrote there, and I'm just gonna leave it right as it is. That was certainly written. Okay, let's go into Aseprite. Hey, that was Kefka's laugh. Alright, let's hope this works. Nice. Okay, and then I can simply... Just save. Boom, done. You're dangerous online at 5:30. Furry vibes from the message. Oh, that's right. You're in like Australia or something, aren't you, Perth? I don't even know. Well, because let's see, it's 4 p.m. here, so. Oh, India. Well, definitely further away than over here. All right. Which part of India? More northern or southern or... Central. Fair. All good. One thing I can say for sure is that some of the movies from the southern part are amazing. You know the kind, the masala films. Those are those are an experience, and I mean that in the most positive way. All right, let me. I'm gonna put you in. Which town do you? You can be in any of the towns. West Town. This is the first town that people see, or East Town or South Town. I can literally put you in. Where are they? Oh, you want? Oh, you're in West Town then. Perfect. West Philadelphia, born and raised. Yes, we know. On the playgrounds is where you spent most of your days. Relaxed all max and being all cool and shooting some people outside of school. Then a couple of guys who were up to no good started causing trouble in your neighborhood. You got one little fight and died. Oh, I'm sure we've all heard that before, right? That in the Fresh Prince in the fight, he died. That's one theory. Where? Um, you did hear that theory. What am I googling? I'm trying to find out the where Gar is, like what town or where that he's from, so I can make a reference to him. Urka, okay. Urkin Tapa. But We're gonna use something legally distinct. The anime series you've been watching is called Nausea, and it's essentially what if Among Us was an anime? Wow. There you go. There's a little more to it, but that's enough to understand the basic premise. Oh man. Imagine like anime Among Us. Emergency meeting. Sauce and all the like high speed lines. You like that your presence just severely inspires Gar. I mean, hey, everyone has a thing, you know? And best of all, that's again one of the fun things about game dev. You can put people in and just have fun making up whatever characters you want. All these kids here, they're just kids. This lady's just some random lady. The person down here, who's wild looking, she was in here. She's an artist. She's a really good artist. You're making food. Your thing isn't even video games. Yeah, Arthur, his character is right here. Arthur, I don't know if you just stepped away right as the, but there's you. There's Arthur. And then we're gonna leave the town. I'm gonna be wrapping up here really soon, by the way, because it's after 4 o'clock. This big ass dude just like, hey, come here. There you go. There you go, Perth. Legally distinct. You're in, bruh. There, that's a stretch. So you are now in. And hold on, now I'm wondering. Oh yeah, I love the silliness, being able to. That's the point of this game, part of it. In this game, the main storyline is still kind of serious, but the towns are not. There's a lot of. Spaceballs is my favorite movie, so there's a lot of inspiration and draw comes from that. Is okay, you take a semi-serious theme of like military betrayal and whatnot. Oh, this person's a traitor. How dare you do these things? But then you go into the towns and you're like, what the hell is this place? because your main character is not from this continent. And the continent that the game takes place on, South Continent, well, it's a strange place. East Continent, West Continent, those exist, but they do not exist for the sake of this game. The only thing that exists is the South Continent. That's where everything takes place. So that's where that's at. Okay. I am going to go ahead and end here because we made excellent progress. Thank you, Fortuna, for helping me out with figuring out where how to do the food, fix the food in the places so that the food actually fits on the tables now instead of falling off. Yeah, food used to look like it was gonna fall off. But now everyone's food sits comfortably on the table. So you can, whether you're having a drink, whether it be ginger ale or something else, whether you're having some chicken or vegetables or whatever, it's not gonna fall off. It's there. It's secure. Books fit where they're supposed to. There's a lot of work. That's why games take so long. But hey, those books are perfectly on the spot. Yes. There we go. We'll get out there. Okay. And then, Perth, you're in it now just because you stopped by and hung out and talked silly. Hey, you never know. You never know. But that's all part of the fun. Alright. It is time for a raid. I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to have some food for myself. And then I'm going to go to the gym and got to get this Robo Strength up. Robo Power! And, you know, it's just good to have. Perth, I don't know if you were here earlier when I said that over the past 90 days, I have lost about 10 pounds. Just by tracking my calories and whatnot. And, you know, exercising, of course. But if I missed exercise, I kept tracking and everything. And yeah, 10 pounds down over the course of 90 days. Nice and steady. So that's cool. All right, let me switch over here. Over here, even. Hi. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. It's been a good, productive stream. This is my last RPG Maker stream of the year, potentially. I mean, there's only tomorrow, which I will be streaming again. I will be streaming the final part. Let me close some things out here. The final part of Pigeon's mission. I have that's right, just two parts left of that. I've got worlds 6 and 7 to complete. So tomorrow evening, starting at about 7 p.m. Pacific, that's when it's going to be going down. As for New Year's Eve, I don't know. I'm probably not going to stream, but if I do, it'll be a pop-up fun something, or try and get involved with some multiplayer shenanigans. Who knows? All right, let's see who's available for a raid. Let's do it. Let's see. Scanning. We got Oh, we got quite a few people on. Oh, who do I want to raid? Because I've got so many people, and I've raided several of them recently. We got one person playing Azure Striker. I don't even know what that is. Gunvolt. Okay, this looks cool. We are gonna go raid Count Julius, who's playing Azure Striker Gunvolt 2. This looks pretty cool. So here's gonna be the raid message. So copy and paste that. Slick, again, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you and the support. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Again, tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Pacific, for... I'm going to turn this off here. For Pigeon's Mission, the wrap-up, and possibly the last stream of the year. But for now, let's go say hi to Count Julius playing Azure Striker. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your night, day, whatever it is. And be sure to stay animated. Here we go.